for the first step, we're going to go ahead and write down part of our given. So FG is congruent to GH, and JK is congruent to KL. And I did that just because those are my two sides that are comparing there. Okay, so FG, GH, JK, KL. So to me, these look like isosceles triangles here. Okay, and then we could say that triangle FGH and triangle JKL are isosceles triangles. And how do I know that? By the definition of isosceles triangles. I saw right away that we had two sides congruent of each triangle, so that means it's isosceles and isosceles. Then I know that angle F is congruent to angle G. Oh, I'm sorry. Angle F is congruent to angle H. Because if I have an isosceles triangle, if these two sides are congruent, known as the legs, then their base angles right here are also congruent. And the same thing here. If angle J is the base angle, that means it's congruent to angle L. So, base angles of an isosceles triangle. I spelled it wrong. Are congruent. Okay. Then in number 4, we were given that angle F was congruent to angle G. I'm sorry, angle J. Right here. And how do I know that? That was given. Okay, so F to J. And we also know that H to F and L to J were all congruent. Then we could also say that angle H is congruent to angle J. If F is congruent to H and F is congruent to J, then H and J are also congruent. And that's by the transitive property of equality. As well as angle H is congruent to angle L. Okay? So again, like J is congruent to L, J is congruent to H, that means that H is congruent to L. Again, transitive property. Okay, and then number 7, we had to prove that these two triangles were similar, and I did that. But now it's deciding which postulate did I prove. Did I prove angle, angle, side, 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 or side, angle, side? Okay, I'm going to pause. And so it is angle, angle similarity, since we were proven that two angles are congruent to two other angles in another triangle. Okay, the sides didn't really matter as far as how to prove like side, angle, side. It just matters that the two angles were congruent to each side, and since they're not included here, they're on the outside of the sides, it's AA similarity.